What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to give you some updates into how pricing is changing on Udemy. So before we get into what the changes are and when they're happening, we need to make sure that you guys understand how pricing on Udemy works, all right? So from an instructor's point of view, this is exactly what it looks like. I'm going to log in real quick. When you have a course on Udemy, you can view it by clicking on the course, right? For example, we would go here. And you can go into a section called pricing where you pick the price of your course, okay? But understand that this isn't the actual sale price. This is the equivalent of the MSRP. This is the price that's going to be crossed out, and then your student's going to see the actual cost of the course, which is based on your coupons and Udemy promotions. All right? So, a Udemy course has a fixed price tier between $20 and $200. It almost never sells at this full price. Like, the most I've ever sold my dropshipping course for, with over like 10,000 students or 8,000, however many it is, was just $90 or $100. So once it's sold for the most, but that doesn't happen often, okay? So a Udemy course has this pricing tier. Then in addition to this, there are promotions that the instructor creates, right? For example, I'm showing you this coupon page, and normally instructors would never show you this because this shows you exactly how to get the course as cheap as you can for $10 using this code, right? You can create these coupons, and the way that looks is you create a code, right? Let's say that the code is going to be the Udemy special, okay? When you make coupons, you have to make sure that they're not regular words because Udemy has a system to identify if you're sharing coupons because there's certain times you're not supposed to share it. So if you use a word like YouTube, every time you use the word YouTube in a message or an outreach on Udemy, Udemy is going to flag you and be like, hey, don't share coupons. So you got to make sure you're using like weird characters, like something like that, right? And then you pick a discounted price. And it's a bit confusing here because this isn't actually a coupon system, really. What it is an affiliate link for your own course so you can track where signups come from, okay? So when somebody purchases the course through a Udemy's instructor's coupon code like this, then the Udemy instructor gets 97% of that revenue because Udemy didn't bring the traffic, right? The instructor did through one of these codes, through their YouTube channel or through marketing or through a friend, whatever it is, right? So you get all Udemy courses have a price tier, right? And then they have instructor promotions. So you only see these prices if you're watching a video on YouTube and then you click on a Udemy link. If you are just in udemy.com and you're browsing for courses like this, like let's say I want to learn about self-improvement, right? I will never see a coupon here, because I'm browsing organically through Udemy, not through another service, all right? So now let's get into the third way that Udemy prices, which is their promotions, okay? So one of the reasons I told you that in the pricing area here, even if you have your course set at max, it will never sell for max, is because Udemy always runs these promotions, and they typically allow students to get courses for $11 or $12. Like right now, look, there's a generic summer sale. Get skills and get promoted. Courses starting at $11 ends yada yada, right? So that's why you see, okay, was $200, $10.99. Was $194, $10.99. Was $199, $11.99. You see how this $20 course was discounted to $10.99 and this $200 course was discounted to $11.99? When it comes to your actual sales on Udemy, this part doesn't really matter that much. It just makes it look more appealing because it's like, wow, this is normally $195, now it's 10. This is normally 20, but now it's 10. I mean, come on, which is a better deal, right? You want that crossed out number to be the biggest one possible, basically. So as a Udemy instructor, you should always have your courses be max price. Okay, so now you guys get it. You understand how pricing works on Udemy, but it's changing. So as you noticed with that sale that I showed you, it basically makes all courses $10.99 or $11.99 regardless of actual price. I mean, there's a dollar difference. Come on, is that really paying attention to actual price, right? Regardless of reviews, regardless of performance, regardless of anything else. And that is what is changing. Udemy is trying to figure out how they can make their pricing more dynamic. So pricing will, over the next year, start to be calculated by determining the number of reviews, the age of the course, the content, like how long the course is. Is it a 1-hour course or is it a 10-hour course? So pricing is going to go up for courses that have established a good history of high reviews and also for longer content, right? Because if you have a course with 7 hours and high reviews, that's a lot more content than a course with 1 hour and moderate reviews, right? So there's a couple things that you guys might be wondering. One, okay, well, I need to make you aware of something. Basically, all right, nowadays, Udemy is a cheap course marketplace, right? You can get courses for 10 to 20 bucks almost always. Every course available costs that much, unless the instructor has not opted into marketing. But in that case, most instructors would just have their course on Teachable, not Udemy. So in general, you can get any course on Udemy for between 10 and 20 bucks. That didn't used to be the case. It actually used to be possible for courses to sell for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That was the original Udemy model. But what Udemy found is that there's less money in charging people a lot and getting less students. So they actually switched. I think this switch happened like 3 years ago. It was before I started on Udemy, so maybe 4 years ago. And they switched from a model where this price was the normal price to a model where almost all their sales happen between 10 and 20 bucks. And you can actually find a lot of like full-time Udemy instructors, their sales went up a bunch because of this. Because yeah, they were selling the courses for 20 bucks instead of 200, but they were getting like 30 times as many students because more people could afford this new price range, right? So Udemy started out in one extreme where they had really expensive courses, and then most recently they've been in the other extreme where their promotions make things incredibly cheap, right? But now what they're trying to do is set up some kind of middle ground. And they're actually testing a lot of this in different marketplaces. They haven't initiated this in the US. They've been testing it in Australia. They have plans to test in the summer in Japan and the UK and some other marketplaces. So it's going to be a year or so before these changes start really being commonplace on Udemy. But basically what you can expect is that your course's price will actually fluctuate based on your course's performance. If your course starts doing better and you have like a year or two of history with a lot of reviews, then Udemy will start charging more for your course. And they have done studies and found that people will actually pay more for courses in these scenarios. So I figured I would make this video to make sure that you guys are more aware of the pricing changes that are happening on Udemy. And if you're a student, well, now you know some tricks that you can use to get courses for cheap. Another example of one, actually, is to go into an incognito window if you've never used Udemy before, and then make your account here, and then you'll get a course for like $11. Basically always, regardless, even if there isn't currently a sale going on. But in general, students, if you don't see a sale on Udemy, wait a day. There's gonna be one. And if there isn't in 1 day, there's gonna be one in 2 days. It's gonna happen. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know. You can book time with me if you want to talk to me. You can do this by going to calendly.com/JackDermotPitman, okay? And if you go here, you have the option of picking a free public call with me or a paid private call. So for the free public call, we talk about literally anything we want. We can talk about course creation or drop shipping or whatever you want. It's free because you let me record it and publish it to this YouTube channel. All right. However, if you want more private one-on-one kind of consulting, then it's $20 per 30 minutes. Okay. So if you talk for an hour, it's going to be $40. If we talk just for 30 minutes, it's only $20. And I will share literally everything that I know about online learning and courses. I will guide you as much as I possibly can. If you think that I have something useful in my head that you can benefit from, you can book one of these calls, talk to me, and I will give it to you. Okay? I know maybe $20 for 30 minutes a time seems expensive, but a lot of these fuckers charge like $100 or $1,000 for an hour of their time. And I can tell you the same shit. Yeah, right? And aside from that, I also have a course on Udemy, which I just showed you guys, but I'll show you again. This is a course I'm really proud of, actually, because it's something that is relevant to a lot of different people. It's about content creation, okay? Whether you want to make a YouTube channel or you want to make courses or you want to do affiliate marketing, you're going to be in a much better position to do that if you can accurately, reliably, and effectively create your own content, just like this video that you're watching right now. And do you know, in order for me to make this video, I sit down on my laptop, I press one button, and then I'm recording. Boom, I'm talking about Udemy. Go, 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 go. That's how simple it is for me to create content. And that's all because of this program, OBS. One button, and I can live stream. One button, and I can record. It's amazing, right? And in this course, I talk to you guys and help you set it up. And don't get me wrong, you can find free courses about OBS. Like, if you want to, you can go to YouTube and search for Open Broadcaster Software Tutorial, right? Just like that. And then there's all of these things, right? So don't think that I'm the only one giving you this information, because I'm not. You can get it for free on YouTube. But this course is done by somebody I've used OBS every day of my life for 3 years. I'm really passionate about it. I have a lot of enthusiasm, and I try and make the course really enjoyable for you guys. So I think that you'll have more fun, paying 10 or $20 and taking my course, than you're more likely to actually follow through. Because did you know that the vast majority of people who get something for free never actually use the information? So with a YouTube video, for example, videos like this will get loads and loads of views. Same thing with free courses on Udemy, but 97 or 98% of the people who engage in this content never actually do it, right? And that's why you actually want to charge money for your services, because if what you actually care about is retention and getting people to actually use the information, not just observe it, the person has to give something up, even if it's only 10 or $20. If they do that, their chance of engaging, your chance of actually using this information goes up hugely. It's really important, all right? So now there we go. I have my little pitch. You guys have seen that you can book time with me. Also, if you want to check out my Udemy course, we go over the introduction, we test your internet, we set everything up, we set up your microphones, I give you advice on purchasing a microphone, because you don't need to spend a bunch of money, you don't need fancy equipment, you can buy used, boring, cheap crap, okay? That's what you should do until you establish habit of usage. Do not invest money in a talent until you have established habit of using that talent. Do not think that just because you buy a $100, $200 microphone and some $200 webcam that you are going to make courses and be a YouTuber. That's not what it's about. A YouTuber is somebody who makes videos regardless of what they have access to, and then over time, they'll upgrade the equipment they're already using. That part's really important. Don't buy stuff thinking it's going to make you do stuff. Buy stuff that's improving your existing habits, all right? So after that, we set all of the video up, and then we show you how to do an actual live stream, and you set it up yourself. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're interested in this course, check out the description. There's links. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Ciao!